Do you want to easily cross borders, or perhaps even emigrate to a new country for a fresh start? Imagine the freedom of traveling to nearly any destination in the world with just your passport in hand and without the visa. Today, we'll explore the strongest passports in the world and the incredible opportunities they provide for global mobility. The Henley Passport Index, released by Henley Partners, has revealed its 2024 rankings of the world's most powerful passports. This index evaluates the visa-free travel opportunities available to passport holders, assessing access to a total of 227 international destinations. Now let's jump into the top 10 strongest passport groups. 10. Iceland, Latvia, and Slovakia, 184 destinations. Applicants must live in Iceland for at least 7 years before being eligible to apply for citizenship. There are also expectations of language proficiency and integration into Icelandic society, making the process demanding. Latvia, a Baltic nation with a rich history, also has significant residency requirements. Those seeking Latvian citizenship typically need to reside in the country for at least 10 years, although EU citizens may face shorter timelines. Proficiency in the Latvian language and knowledge of the constitution are mandatory, ensuring a deep connection to the nation. Similarly, Slovakia, nestled in the heart of Europe, requires a minimum of 8 years of residence for non-EU applicants. Like Latvia, applicants must demonstrate proficiency in the Slovak language, further emphasizing the importance of cultural integration. However, Slovakia offers some exceptions for investors or those with Slovak heritage, slightly easing the path for select individuals. 9. Estonia, Lithuania, and the United Arab Emirates, 185 destinations. Estonia, a leader in digital governance, is famous for its e-residency program, which allows foreigners to establish businesses within the EU. However, physical residency is still required to obtain Estonian citizenship, with a typical path taking 8 years of residence, plus demonstrating language proficiency. Lithuania shares a similar structure, with a requirement of 10 years of residency before applying for citizenship. Language proficiency is a must, and applicants are also tested on their knowledge of the Lithuanian constitution and culture. Both Estonia and Lithuania provide fast-track options for those with EU citizenship or Lithuanian descent. The UAE, standing out as the only Middle Eastern nation on this list, has traditionally been one of the most difficult countries to obtain citizenship from. Historically, it required 30 years of residency. However, recent reforms have introduced new pathways for skilled professionals, investors, and those contributing to key sectors like science and technology, making citizenship slightly more attainable, albeit still restrictive. 8. United States, 186 destinations. In the 8th position, the United States grants its passport holders access to 186 destinations worldwide. Although the U.S. passport is not at the top, it remains highly sought after due to the country's global influence and economic opportunities. Acquiring U.S. citizenship can be complex, typically requiring at least 5 years of permanent residency, or 3 years if married to a U.S. citizen, passing a citizenship test, and proving good moral character. The U.S. also offers an expedited path to citizenship through the EB-5 Immigrant Investor Program, which allows wealthy individuals to invest significantly in the country in exchange for a green card, leading to citizenship. 7. Canada, Czechia, Hungary, and Malta, 187 destinations. Canada, known for its diversity and welcoming stance toward immigrants, offers numerous pathways to citizenship, including programs for skilled workers and investors. Czechia and Hungary, as members of the EU, maintain stricter citizenship requirements, typically requiring several years of residency and knowledge of the local language. Malta stands out with its controversial Citizenship by Investment program, allowing individuals to purchase citizenship through significant financial contributions, although this has recently faced stricter regulations. 6. Greece and Poland, 188 destinations. Greece and Poland rank 6th, with their passports granting visa-free access to 188 destinations. As members of the European Union, EU, both countries provide their citizens with significant travel freedom, especially across Europe. After 7 years of continuous residence, individuals may apply for Greek citizenship, provided they demonstrate integration into Greek society, including knowledge of the Greek language and culture. Obtaining Polish citizenship, however, is a more challenging process. Foreign nationals generally must live in Poland for at least 10 years before becoming eligible for naturalization, though the period may be reduced for individuals married to Polish citizens or those of Polish descent. Language proficiency is a must, with applicants required to pass a Polish language test. 5. Australia and Portugal, 189 destinations. Both countries boast strong economies, high living standards, and attractive immigration programs, although their paths to citizenship are notably different. Australia is well known for its points-based immigration system, designed to attract highly skilled workers and professionals. To obtain permanent residency, applicants must meet certain criteria based on age, education, work experience, and proficiency in English. Australia is particularly known for its strict immigration controls, and applicants must demonstrate a strong commitment to the country, including a willingness to integrate into its multicultural society. Portugal has flexible and attractive residency programs. After 5 years of residency, applicants can apply for Portuguese citizenship without renouncing their original citizenship, making Portugal an appealing option for those seeking dual nationality. Portuguese citizenship also grants access to live and work across the EU, significantly enhancing its value. 4. Belgium, Denmark, New Zealand, Norway, Switzerland, and the United Kingdom, 190 destinations. Fourth place is shared by 6 countries, each offering visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to 190 destinations. Belgium offers a relatively flexible immigration system, particularly for EU citizens. Non-EU citizens seeking Belgian citizenship must have lived in the country for at least 5 years. Applicants must also demonstrate language proficiency in one of Belgium's 3 official languages, Dutch, French, or German, and show integration into Belgian society. Denmark has stricter requirements, demanding 9 years of residency, passage of a Danish language test, and success in a citizenship test covering Danish culture, history, and government. This reflects Denmark's emphasis on integration and commitment to Danish society. New Zealand offers a more straightforward process, requiring 5 years of permanent residency with at least 240 days spent in the country each year. Permanent residency can be obtained through various visa programs, including skilled worker and investor categories. Norway requires 7 years of continuous residence for most applicants, along with passing both a Norwegian language test and a test on Norwegian society, laws, and history. This underscores Norway's focus on language proficiency and cultural integration. Switzerland is notably stringent, requiring 10 years of residency before eligibility for naturalization. Applicants must demonstrate integration into Swiss society, including proficiency in one of the country's official languages, German, French, Italian, or Romansh, and active participation in local community activities. The United Kingdom, having undergone recent changes due to Brexit, requires 5 years of residency, 3 if married to a British citizen, passage of the Life in the UK test covering British history, culture, and values, and English language proficiency. The UK's allowance of dual citizenship makes it an attractive option for those wishing to retain their original nationality. 3. Austria, Finland, Ireland, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, South Korea, and Sweden, 191 destinations. This diverse group includes 6 European nations and South Korea, known for their high living standards and strong economies. Austria has one of the most demanding naturalization processes, typically requiring 10 years of residency and demonstrating strong ties to the country. Finland and Sweden usually require 5 years of continuous residence, along with language proficiency and a clean criminal record. Ireland offers citizenship after 5 years of residence, with a popular citizenship by descent program for those with Irish ancestry. Luxembourg requires 5 years of residence, demanding high levels of integration, including proficiency in the Luxembourgish language. The Netherlands has a 5-year residency requirement, with additional criteria involving civic integration exams. South Korea generally requires 5 years of residence and the renunciation of other citizenships, though it has become more open to dual citizenship in recent years. 2. France, Germany, Italy, Japan, and Spain, 192 destinations. Each of these nations has a robust economy and a significant global presence, making their passports highly desirable for travelers. France requires at least 5 years of residency, language proficiency, and cultural integration. Germany typically demands 8 years of residency, along with language skills and civic knowledge. Italy allows for citizenship by descent, but the naturalization process can take up to 10 years for others. Japan is known for its strict requirements, including a minimum of 5 years of residency and the renunciation of other citizenships. Spain usually requires 10 years of residency, although it offers a fast-track option for citizens of certain Latin American countries. 1. Singapore, 195 destinations. At the pinnacle of global mobility, Singapore boasts the most powerful passport in the world, granting visa-free access to an impressive 195 destinations. This small island nation has leveraged its strategic location and robust diplomatic relationships to secure this top spot. The strength of the Singaporean passport reflects the country's economic success and political stability, making it an attractive destination for business and tourism alike. Applicants typically need to hold permanent residency for at least 2 years, which is itself difficult to acquire. Prospective citizens must be prepared for a long-term commitment, including mandatory military service for male citizens and their male children.